this video, I'm going to teach you how you can use the formations that I usually teach by Pat Martino to create beautiful lines that are your own, right? So how I think about it is you got to mix the formations you've learned by Pat Martino. If you don't know the formations, then you can watch a video I've made about the formations. So I have a lot of videos about the formations. So the formations are just like that thing. You have 4 of them and they sound really good. So it's a great thing to learn if you want to get into jazz, get into bebop and get that sound and play over standards and sound really good. And so what I really recommend you to do is to take a part of the formation. So let's say you have this part. So the second one. So you can start from here, right? From the G, right? This G. And then you can just go up. So instead of doing it like this, you can just start from here and go up. Right? And now just that is just something different from what you might usually do, right? So get it up to speed. But what I also like to do is you can do, so kind of go up the formation, go down the formation. So that's something you can do. But also one thing you can do is kind of do this. So that now you're using the major 7 of G, which is a really cool thing if you want to play bebop. That's stuff they do all the time. So, right? That's something that I do so much that it's not even funny, okay? When I play gigs, it's like when you're gonna end the tune, you can go. So it's a nice thing to use when you're ending a tune, or it can just be like over a phrase, like a 2-5-1 in F. So you can go. Sounds really good, okay? So basically that's what I want you to do, is to kind of use the formations. So learn the formations. There are 4 of them, okay? And I've just talked about, like, you have this one here, you have the next one here, you have the next one here, and the last one there, okay? And by the way, if you want my personal help, you can just DM me on Instagram. I'll answer every DM on Instagram. So basically, you can just check that out. You can DM me AMM on Instagram, and I will personally reach out to you and see how I can help you, basically. So basically, now you kind of know one thing that I like to do. So that's one thing, all right? And now what happens is when you learn one thing, that means you can go, you have this one, which is from the formation, and then you also have, so it's like, and now you can you're opening up your choices. You know, when you solo, you're opening up like, okay, so what can I do? Okay, I can do this, I can do that. So that's what you want to do with all the formations. So imagine you have this formation. What you can do is you can start from here. Instead of doing the whole one, you can start from there. So now what I did there is I did 1 + 2, so formation 1, formation 2. So I did. So you see what I did? So it's like a jump, right? A really cool bebop thing. So you can practice that, get that up to speed, but then just look at it. And now you're here again, right? But you did it from here. So that's what I mean. You want to kind of mix the stuff you know with the stuff you know. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you don't know a lot of stuff, learn the formations and then go transcribe something that you mix with the formations. And now it's like you're starting to opening up the fretboard. And everything just becomes so much easier and it's so much more fun. So like one other thing I use, a lot of information right now, but bear with me. Like another thing that I really use is the diminished scale. So imagine you have a G minor. What you can do is you can go. So that's something that I really like to use, the diminished scale. So in this case, I'm using a whole half. So it's like this kind of whole step, half step, whole step, half step, and so on. It's just symmetrical. So it's really good on guitar to learn this. And learn it like this, going up like this. It's like the best thing you can do, because what that does is you can switch positions easily, so that you can go. See what I did? I went from here. So you can like choose where you want to be on the guitar, right? So it's like really good for the sake of just like knowing the fretboard. Learn the diminished, you will be able to move up, you will be able to move down in such a beautiful way too. Like I really love this sound, right? So it's a great sound to have. And so imagine now you learn the diminished, you learn the formation. First of all, you learn the formations, then you start mixing the formations with some licks you transcribe from Spotify or from whatever music software you use. And then after that, you start incorporating the diminished. Like, I don't know, like that's what I use today, and it's what I use on gigs, whatever, like, and use your ears too. Like when you transcribe something, don't look at the sheet music. Listen for the notes and try to get the notes down. If you do those things, you will definitely become much more lethal on this instrument. So I really hope that that helped you, and that you just feel like this simplified jazz guitar for you in whatever way for you. And as I said, if you're interested in learning more about how you can work with me, I have a mentorship program. And my mentorship program is hands-on, like I help you one-on-one. I only accept 5 people just because it's like I can't do more than that. I will be overwhelmed. So I have like, in this point of time, I have 2 spots left. So if you don't want to miss out on this opportunity to really level up your playing, I'm telling you, go into Instagram and DM me AMM, which stands for Armin Mentorship. Do that, and we'll have a conversation on there. And yeah, that's basically what I want to say. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you later. Take care, my friend. Bye-bye.